90 Day Fiance stars Jasmine Pineda and Gino Palazzolo's marriage continues to make many people curious. The latest season of Happily Ever After featured a bittersweet ending between the two. They did well attempting to reignite their love for one another. However, they still ended up with arguments by the end of the season. But Jasmine's latest post may answer the biggest question from fans. Jasmine Pineda and Gino Palazzolo's alleged split. Many fans believe Gino and Jasmine are no longer together behind cameras. This comes after Gino reportedly got linked with a medical professional named Lamia. It's unclear how the two met. There are speculations the 90 Day Fiance star cheated on Jasmine. But what makes it more complicated is how Jasmine was allegedly the first one to cheat on her husband, which has also resulted in reports claiming that he kicked her out. Fortunately, Jasmine's latest post may put an end to all the speculations. Bombshell proof about Jasmine and Gino's marriage status. A 90 Day Fiance fan page recently re-uploaded Jasmine's now-deleted Instagram post showing Gino sleeping with his hats off with a caption, "My Sleeping Beauty." Many people made fun of his hair, but Jasmine Pineda's post also indicates she's still with Gino Palazzolo in the US. Several commenters were also surprised they were still together after all the rumors that they now have new significant others. Meanwhile, some called out Jasmine for being cruel by posting something that would embarrass her husband. Jasmine Pineda and Gino Palazzolo returning for more. Jasmine Pineda and Gino Palazzolo have been regulars on TLC, but it seems the 90 Day Fiance stars are not done sharing their story. The two have been spotted multiple times filming with a crew. At one point, Gino was caught recording a scene with a mysterious woman who looked like Jasmine. This sparked rumors that he may appear in the upcoming season of 90 Day, the single life to find a new partner. But with Jasmine's recent post, they will still end up being together despite all the spin-offs they filmed. Jasmine Pineda shares humiliating pic of Gino. 90 Day Fiance star Jasmine Pineda is raising some eyebrows following her recent IG post. The 37-year-old has been documenting her life in the US amid speculations that she and Gino Palazzolo have called it quits. Their status remained in question by the end of Season 8 Tell-All. But Jasmine's latest post may provide details about their relationship today. However, not many are happy with what she shared. Some even called her diabolical. Jasmine Pineda continues to thrive in the US. Jasmine continues to share her happy life in the US, despite rumors that she was kicked out by Gino after allegedly cheating on him. This made some people think that the 90 Day Fiance star has a new sugar daddy, which may be the reason why she's able to afford her expensive lifestyle. Jasmine currently doesn't have a job in the US aside from being a social media influencer. But many people believe she has made a considerable income with TLC after appearing for many seasons and spin-offs. Fans call Jasmine diabolical for latest degrading stunt. Some Reddit users reacted to Jasmine Pineda's now-deleted Instagram post featuring Gino lying in bed without his hat, which shows his balding hair. According to some, the 90 Day Fiance star is diabolical and savage for doing such a thing to her husband. Others even thought that Jasmine took a photo of someone sick. Meanwhile, several commenters believe it's an indication that the two are still together today. Jasmine Pineda prays for Florida. Despite her controversial post, Jasmine Pineda also received some support for sending thoughts and prayers to the victims of Hurricane Milton in Florida. According to reports, at least 17 people have died from the hurricane, with millions of homes and businesses destroyed. For those in the state of Florida, Heavenly Father, I just pray right now in the name of Jesus, the 90 Day Fiance star said. Many TLC stars have also shown support by donating to multiple organizations to help the victims of Hurricane Milton. Lauren Allen caught working in shocking place. 90 Day Fiance cast member Lauren Allen was recently spotted working in a shocking place. So, what is he doing these days to pay the bills? Lauren Allen achieved villain status in record time. Typically, when you think of 90 Day Fiance franchise villains, names like Big Ed Brown and Angela Deem come to mind. These cast members have cultivated their villain personas for years, over multiple spin-offs. However, when you consider that Lauren Allen is on his first season, in many ways, he has them both beat. Between his sketchy past, lying about having an STD, and fooling around with other people while Faith believed they were exclusive, Lauren has been on the fast track to villain status all season. He quickly became another franchise cast member that viewers love to hate, in record time to boot. TLC celeb working as shocking jaw. Part of the appeal of finding a love interest in places like the Philippines is that the American dollar goes a lot further there. While millions of people struggle to make ends meet in America, you can easily achieve a higher standard of living in the Philippines than you ever could in the United States for the same budget. Even with the cheaper cost of living in the Asian country, Lauren Allen also said that he was broke. Naturally, 90 Day Fiance fans are curious about the current state of his finances. Based on a video circulating online, it looks like Lauren is working at TJ Maxx. A user on TikTok shared a short clip in which you can see the 90 Day Fiance celeb in uniform and in one of the aisles. Lauren has been back in America, and it seems he found a way to make ends meet, albeit a shocking way. 90 Day Fiance fans react to Lauren's shocking job. With how much controversy Lauren Allen generated from his 90 Day Fiance scenes, a lot of viewers are keeping up with him and want to know everything he has going on. It turns out, followers had a lot to say about this recent shocking job reveal too. One 90 Day Fiance commenter said, "Glad to see he got a job." Another commenter said, "Aw, he has a job, I'm proud." A third person said, "He's gross, but a job is a job. And that's better than a lot of these 90-day people who refuse to work after being on the show." Another commenter added, "Honestly, I'm kind of glad for him since it seems like better employment than his drag dollar picker upper gig. He's still gross as hell, but working retail isn't what he should be dragged about." Angela Deem gets love from popular rapper. 90 Day Fiance star Angela Deem is getting a lot of attention following her latest appearance. She's back on social media after a quick break following Hurricane Helene's devastation, which affected Georgia. Angela has been silent about her legal battles with Michael Alsami as well, and it seems she's putting more attention into herself today. Was Angela Deem affected by Hurricane Helene? Angela previously took to TikTok to share updates following Hurricane Helene. According to the 90 Day Fiance star, she and her family are making it, even though it was hard. She went on to say that she's grateful to be alive with all the devastation of the hurricane. The reality TV personality also thanked the helpers who came across states to help the victims. Angela gets love from popular rapper. It also appears Angela is back with her positive energy in public after attending a club. A 90 Day Fiance fan page reposted a clip featuring Angela receiving love from the famous rapper Common. He made sweet comments to the TLC star through rapping. However, many commenters believe Common didn't know who Angela was, adding that he was acting like Drew Barrymore. Angela Deem and Michael Alsami's legal battles. Angela and Michael have been awkwardly silent about each other, especially regarding their legal battles. Angela Deem filed for annulment in June 2024. The 90 Day Fiance star believes her estranged husband committed marriage fraud and must be punished accordingly. But Michael filed for divorce and demanded spousal support, which could force Angela to split all of her assets with him. Michael Alsami also faced some controversies over the past few months. One of them was his suspicious fundraiser. He initially asked for $25,000 to hire an attorney and fund his legal fees. He quickly earned what he asked for, but he continued to keep his GoFundMe open until it reached over $50,000. This sparked speculation that Michael was using money for his personal needs, including his expensive car and house rents. TLC ditches Rain and Sisty for tell-all. 90 Day Fiance star Rain has made a name for herself as one of BF90's most disturbing cast members. She has shown some controversial behavior towards Sisty and his family in Nigeria. There are also speculations that she had already broken her NDA with TLC following her rants about the network on social media. Rain also took the threads to hint that the network may have parted ways with them in the upcoming tell-all. Rain continues to lose support of Sisty's family. The latest episode of BF90 featured Rain's launch with Chitty's family. The 90 Day Fiance star tried a traditional dish where she had to mold the food using her hand before dipping it in a hot sauce. Her expressions weren't well received by Chitty's sister, Victoria, who hasn't been the same to her since Rain following the chicken incident. Many viewers also called out Rain for being disrespectful to Chitty's family despite all their efforts to give her a warm welcome to their country. TLC ditches Rain and Chitty for tell-all. Rain recently took to Threads to share that they were uninvited at the tell-all. According to the 90 Day Fiance star, she was supposed to sing a Mariah Carey song for Chitty at the tell-all because he wanted to hear her sing. But the network seemingly parted ways with them due to the negativity. Rain then claimed that it all happened before Chitty's hatred towards her started spilling out on the internet. Meanwhile, several Redditors were puzzled about why Rain wouldn't be allowed to sing even if she was invited to the tell-all. Singing, "I don't know what is wrong with this woman, but I fear for her children. No, please, I want her on tell-all. If I watched her do all this other asterisk, I want her explanation of it all on a tell-all. This pisses me off. I want to see them and hear their stupid reasons why for all her asterisks. Seriously, how can I go on without witnessing Rain singing Mariah Carey? If I had to watch Angie show us her tits on a tell-all, I deserve to hear Rain attempt to sing a Mariah song." If cast members were uninvited due to negativity, none of us would even know what a tell-all even is. So either she's lying about being uninvited or lying about the reason she's uninvited. Rain and Chitty done with TLC. Rain's recent social media posts indicate she's no longer with Chitty and that she's now back in the US. The 90 Day Fiance star has already made some shocking claims about him online, including his disturbing sexual urges. She also said that she never wanted to go to Nigeria in the first place. She only wanted to bring Chitty to the US, but it seems things went south when she agreed to take part in the show. Mahmoud Sherbini still in the US. 90 Day Fiance stars Mahmoud and Nicole Sherbini are some of the most controversial couples of HEA Season 8. The two exit early in the season following Mahmoud's troubles with the law. Things haven't been healthy between the two since they disappeared from the show. However, Mahmoud's recent sightings hint that they may still be together today. What happened to Mahmoud and Nicole Sherbini? Mahmoud faced many issues with Nicole during their time on the show. One of them is about Nicole mistreating Mahmoud mentally and physically. In one of their episodes, Nicole went home seemingly under the influence of alcohol and kicked out Mahmoud, who had no idea where he was. Many fans got worried as the 90 Day Fiance star could easily get lost in a foreign country. Nicole also had her own issues with her man. One was about how he wanted her to change based on his own culture, but things didn't work out as Nicole didn't show signs of willingness to adjust. Mahmoud still in the US. Mahmoud recently took to social media to share a photo of himself stopping by the Humboldt Country Line sign in Nevada. According to a Reddit thread, they thought the 90 Day Fiance star would get deported for his criminal record. This made them think Nicole immediately worked on his papers right after their marriage. Meanwhile, some fans were puzzled by Mahmoud Sherbini's appearance in the US, especially after stating that he doesn't want to live in the country. "I thought he didn't even want to be in the US." Criminal history equals convictions, not arrests. He was arrested for DV. She refused to testify against him. Charges were dropped. That's super surprising. I definitely thought he loved his own home country. I'm not sure if he's in the US, but these two got married in Egypt, so he would come on a spousal visa and not the 90 Day Fiance visa, and I might be wrong, but I think the spousal visa actually gives him more rights as the fiance visa, which is why he might not have been deported. Mahmoud Sherbini's arrest. Mahmoud Sherbini made headlines in February after reports claimed that he was arrested and charged with misdemeanor domestic violence in Los Angeles. The 90 Day Fiance star's $20,000 bail was allegedly paid by a friend. It was also reported that Nicole was the victim. And it wasn't the first time fans had seen Mahmoud go off on his partner. In one of their episodes, Nicole wears a dress that is against Mahmoud's religion. As a result, he became angry and refused to accompany her, leading to a huge fight. John McManus welcomes new baby, 90 Day Fiance and Pillow Talk fan favorite. John McManus has welcomed a new baby. It has been speculated that he and his fiancée, Megan Brown, have already tied the knot. Now they have a new addition to celebrate and love on. So when did this happen? John McManus welcomes new baby. 90 Day Fiance fans met John McManus through his brother, Patrick Mendes. They had a special relationship and were very close. That is until Patrick brought over his Brazilian love, Thaís Ramon, to live with them. Tensions were high, and to be fair, John is a very large personality. Yet, fans gravitated toward him, his honesty, and his humor. It worked in his favor as he ended up on the spin-offs, Pillow Talk with Patrick and The Single Life. While on TSL, John met a single mother named Megan, and they began a long-distance romance. By the end of the season, he had moved to be with her, and soon enough, he proposed on the tell-all. However, he was still on Pillow Talk with Patrick and popped up at the Happily Ever After tell-all. There was a lot of drama between John and Thaís, as they could not find a common ground. They did hug it out with hope things would get better. The brothers continued their PT commentary, and it looked like John may be a married man. Now he has taken to Instagram to show off his new baby. No, John McManus and Megan did not welcome a biological baby of their own. Rather, he is a proud uncle again, as his sister, Tiffany, welcomed a baby boy. She already has a son named Ethan, so he is joining the pack. John is an uncle to Patrick and Thaís' daughter, Elise, so he is used to this title. More so, he seems very proud to be an uncle again. He shared a handful of photos of Tiffany, Ethan, and the new baby beaming. So much love. 90 Day Fiance fans loved seeing John McManus' new growing family. They immediately headed to the comment section to celebrate the new baby boy. Congratulations to your family for the adorable new addition, all adorable. Congrats, Uncle Johnny. Congratulations, your turn. All will congrats to your beautiful sister. When is it your turn? It was noted that it was John's turn to have a baby, but it is not clear if that is the road he wants to travel. He gets so much love from his stepdaughter and loves being an uncle that this may be enough. Congrats, John, on becoming an uncle again. Do you think he will end up having his own biological baby, or is this just perfect for him? Let us know in the comments below. Natalie Mordaunt-Seva goes off on a 90 Day Fiance fan in store. 90 Day Fiance star Natalie Mordaunt-Seva is getting called out online following her alleged run-in with a fan. The 38-year-old has been thriving in life following her split with Mike Youngquist. She entered the acting industry and even shared a glimpse of a role she got from a theater play. But what caught the attention of many was the true behavior of the reality TV personality behind the cameras. Natalie Mordaunt-Seva gets an acting role. Natalie previously took to Instagram to share a clip of herself at her acting rehearsal. The 90 Day Fiance star can be seen wearing a fancy old dress. The show is called Spike Heels. It features drama, love triangles, and comedy. Natalie was going all out with her performance. However, several Reddit users think it wasn't enough, and they couldn't believe she got a role. Natalie goes off on a fan. There have been multiple sightings of Natalie Mordaunt-Seva in public over the past few weeks, but the most recent one surprised many. The screenshot is of the person talking about their experience meeting the 90 Day Fiance star in public. According to them, they only said hi to Natalie and told her they watched her on the show. But Natalie allegedly began to have a meltdown, telling the person that she doesn't know them and she doesn't want to talk to them. Unfortunately, it wasn't recorded, and there weren't any photos of Natalie, but some think it's an indication of her horrible behavior on and off cameras. Is Natalie Mordaunt-Seva in a relationship today? Natalie has yet to share if she's in a relationship today, but the 90 Day Fiance star likes to make skits online about falling in love with a man in the silliest ways. It appears the Ukrainian native is now focusing on her career as an actress. Meanwhile, her ex, Mike Youngquist, is now living happily with his girlfriend, Sarah Rose. He likes to share photos of them on social media, but the woman remains a mystery to the fans. Not much is known about her aside from the fact that she's been dating Mike since December 2022. Who is Rob Warren dating after Sophie Sierra split? 90 Day Fiance star Rob Warren's dating life is always full of exciting and unexpected twists and turns, and this time, it's no different. Rob is a 33-year-old man from Los Angeles who was introduced in season 10 with his British partner, Sophie Sierra. Sophie had grown up in Spain after being born to a Jamaican father and a British mother. Being mixed race, Sophie faced a tough childhood and was glad to have found Rob, who'd been through similar experiences even though he didn't come from a privileged background like hers. However, Rob had a bad habit. Sophie's friends and family constantly urged her to leave Rob. She even accused him of being allegedly abusive towards her. But it seems Sophie and Rob have remained friends since their split over a year ago. There were instances when it even looked like Sophie and Rob were back together. But a plot twist was always waiting for viewers, such as the one which reveals who Rob is dating now after Sophie was linked to Bachelorette alum Chad Johnson. Rob and Sophie met on Instagram. Rob and Sophie's modern-day romance. Rob and Sophie's modern romance started on social media. Rob always wanted a good-looking woman as his partner, since he thought he was a good-looking man. He called Sophie the hottest person he had ever been with, and that's what he had been looking for. Since one of jack-of-all-trades, Rob's jobs was modeling, he would get a lot of women reaching out to him on social media. Usually, Rob would just ignore these messages, but when he saw Sophie's message, he knew he found the one. He sparked a conversation with Sophie and said all the right things to Sophie. She texted him back and entertained him for a while until Rob asked her if he could FaceTime her. Sophie thought it was a very bold move since they didn't even know each other. All Rob wanted to do was check if Sophie was real. That FaceTime lasted 8 hours. They were talking nonstop, and there were no silences during that phone call. Their similar childhood experiences with bullying and not being able to fit in, being mixed kids, helps Sophie and Rob bond. Rob cheated on Sophie multiple times during their relationship. Sophie kept giving him chances until she had enough. In the first episode of 90 Day Fiance Season 10, Sophie told the cameras about Rob's cheating scandal. Sophie said it was not something she was going to ruin her relationship for, but Sophie was wrong. She had received a message from an unknown person who informed Sophie that Rob had sent them sexual videos of himself. Sophie still trusted Rob and knew he had never physically cheated on her because she used to track his phone location. However, Sophie did walk out of Rob's apartment upon seeing the disgusting videos he was receiving on Snapchat right before they married. Rob convinced Sophie that it was still not cheating, and they got married and moved to Austin. Sophie never really ignored her intuition when she felt like something was wrong. This time she went through Rob's phone and discovered he had naughty chats with multiple accounts and not just one. Sophie left Rob and began living with her friend Kat. Rob spent the entire 90 Day Fiance, happily ever after, Season 8 trying to win her back. When nothing worked, Rob and Sophie decided to get couples therapy. They were cast in 90 Day, the last resort, after all. Did Rob cheat on Sophie with waitress Julia? Is Julia Rob's new girlfriend in the US? Rob and Sophie were separated for the entirety of 90 Day Fiance, Happily Ever After, Season 8. He was filmed at his birthday party at a club in Kansas City. Rob was tempted to cheat on Sophie when a bottle service girl, Julia, started to hit on him. She told Rob he smelled good. She wanted to bite his neck. Julia wanted to take Rob home because she thought he was handsome. Julia almost kissed Rob on the lips. While he was trying to avoid her, Rob didn't tell Julia he was still married. He said the situation was complicated. The show made it look like Rob and Julia hooked up after the party, but Rob later told his Instagram followers that nothing of that sort happened. He revealed that they never hooked up and that he didn't see Julia again. They had not even exchanged numbers, but Julia found Rob on Instagram somehow after he went back to Texas. They'd only ever talked as friends. Rob also clarified that Julia was a bottle girl and that Aura, Kansas City is not a strip club, as he tagged the place's Instagram account. Rob was spotted with a mystery woman. Rob's girlfriend will forever remain a mystery. Although Rob did not get together with Julia, he seemingly found a new girlfriend in May 2024, a full year after his split with Sophie. Rob, who is very active on Instagram, posted a story that set tongues wagging. Rob had posted a video on his stories which showed a sports car display window. However, the video also included a mystery woman. The woman quickly jumped in front of the display that Rob was capturing on his camera. She didn't look like Sophie, and hence, fans had concluded that it was Rob's new lover. Rob and Sophie had a Disneyland date. Do Rob and Sophie have an open marriage now? Rob neither confirmed nor denied the rumors of him having a new girlfriend because he is usually quick to address any speculations about him on his Instagram. Interestingly, Rob and Sophie went out on a date themselves in June 2024. Reddit user Even Preference 6545 spotted a Disneyland visitor posting about them bumping into Rob and Sophie in the Disneyland Annual Pass Holders group. The photo confused fans since Rob and Sophie appeared quite close for a couple that had broken up. They were possibly giving their marriage a second chance. Couples therapy could have worked its magic on Sophie and Rob. Rob is currently filming a new dating show. Rob is a part of the upcoming 90-Day House. Still, Rob seems to be very much single as of October 2024, in case he and Sophie haven't decided to have an open marriage. 90-Day Fiance blogger Shabuti posted information about an upcoming show that is going to be based on the format of 90-Day House, where multiple cast members will assemble under one roof like they did for the 90-Day Fiance. Happily Ever After. Season 8 Tell All. Except, this time, they are all single cast members. The show is apparently being filmed right now in Mexico and is similar to 90-Day, The Last Resort. The source mentioned that these single cast members are going to be in a house on the beach, where they are also going to get therapy for their failed relationships. Apart from the cast, single men and women will be brought to the house to see if they can start romances with the 90-Day Fiancé cast members. The cast includes Rob along with names such as Colt Johnson, Tiffany Franco, Chantel Everett, and Tim Malcolm. It appears Rob is going to find his next girlfriend anytime now, if he hasn't already, and gets a divorce from Sophie soon. Subscribe to our channel for daily updates. Always be the first to get news. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel, USA Celebrity Corner 24. Thank you for watching.